Hey y'all, I am wanting to make something with y'all that's very good, and it's a nice little treat if you're going to someone's home for a holiday. It's a nice little hostess gift, or if you want to send a gift home from your house, it's a nice little thing. And it is biscotti. This is pumpkin biscotti. Pumpkin spice biscotti. Y'all just have to help me name it because it's got cranberries in it and pistachios, and it's so good. I have 2 sticks of softened butter going in here. And into this, I need to get sugar creaming with our butter. So I've got 1 cup of white sugar, and I've got 1/4 cup of brown sugar. And I'm going to start this creaming, and I hope it doesn't make too much noise for us, because while we're doing that, I'm going to mix up our dry ingredients that goes in there. And the reason why I'm making this is my Aunt Jeannie's coming to visit the day after Thanksgiving with her sister-in-law, Lois. My Aunt Jeannie is my daddy's youngest sister, and I grew up living beside her in 2 different homes. When we were really little, she lived right beside us in 2 different homes. And she was almost like a big sister to me. She's not even 20 years older than me. So I love my Aunt Jeannie, and she's my daddy's little sister, so she wants to come see my daddy and his new place out here and visit with us. And she always brings Lois, her sister-in-law. And Lois is so sweet, and I call her Aunt Lois because she's such a sweetheart. And when I went to see her this past winter with my Aunt Jeannie, she was making biscotti in her house when you walked in the door, and it just smelled like heaven. It was butterscotch biscotti, and it smelled so good. So I want to share with her and my Aunt Jeannie when they come visit on Friday to see us and my daddy. So that's what I thought I'd do, a little bit different flavor for me to share with her. So this is going to be a big batch because I want to share with her and my Aunt Jeannie, and y'all know we need some here for John and me. So I'm going to need 5 cups of all-purpose flour. Let me get those real quick. Y'all don't let me lose count. 2, 3. This makes a lot, yes. 4. 20-something sticks of biscotti. And biscotti's so very good. 5. John had never heard of that word till he met me. And he loves it. And he loved Aunt Lois's butterscotch biscotti too. In fact, he ate more of it than I did. Because he gets up before me and he was dunking it in his coffee. It's so good in coffee or hot tea. So very good. If you've never had biscotti, it's like a biscuit dough that you've sweetened with different things. Berries or cranberries or nuts. And you bake it big, then you slice it and rebake it, and it dries them out, almost dehydrates them. They're a real crispy cookie that you dunk in your hot tea or your coffee. We're going to put 1 tablespoon of baking soda going in here like that. I'm going to need my measure, so I'm going to keep them with me. And then we're going to do 1½ teaspoons of salt, just like this. And 1½ teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice. Get me a whisk and kind of just whisk in our stuff, right, so we don't get it clumpy. Our sugar and our butter has creamed really well together. So now into this, before we add our dry ingredients, I want to put some of our pumpkin. Y'all know we've been making lots of pumpkin recipes because I had lots of cans in my pantry I wanted to use up. And it's 100% pure pumpkin, okay? And I already had one open because I've done another recipe with y'all. So I'm going to put 1 cup of this. Pick him up. And let's see here. Y'all think I can do that without making a big old mess? Y'all reckon? Let my flour mixture hold my cup up, right? Right? Y'all can imagine what a beautiful color this biscotti is. Yes, it certainly is. Well, he just stopped all up in the way, didn't he, Mr. Beater? Yes, he did. All right, and to that, I want to add some liquid. And all we need is 2 tablespoons of water, or I have apple cider. Yes, 2 tablespoons of apple cider would be even better. Or if you have apple juice, or maybe even some orange juice would be good, okay? If I'm needing to add water, I always love to add something with flavor other than water to anything sweet or savory, because that's where you get more flavor in, right? I know. So instead of that, water. But if all you've got is water, you put water and it's going to be delicious, okay? All right, now I'm just going to let this kind of stir around in there. And we're going to start adding our dry ingredients. All right, guys, I'm just scraping my bowl down real quick before we start our dry ingredients. Y'all see what a gorgeous color we've got going, right? I'm just going to start incorporating these. It's like a dry little sweet biscuit, biscotti is. And it's so very tasty to dunk into your coffee. And usually you put things that's a real good flavor that mixes with coffee. You can do chocolate ones, almond flavored. All right, y'all. Y'all ready for a cloud? That's not too bad, right? There we go. That smells so good. All right, I've got 2 more things so we can dress these up. I've got some cranberries, dried cranberries, and I always buy a big package because I love to use these during the holidays. You can make so many different things with them. I'm going to put about a cup. Isn't that going to be beautiful in there? You can make some white chocolate biscotti during Christmas. That's so pretty in there too. I know, I'm always naming more recipes while I'm cooking one with y'all, aren't I? And these are pistachios, and I got fortunate, and I found some that were already shelled for us. I started to say peeled, guys. Let's see. There he is. And I need about 1 cup of these chopped pistachios, and I love the green during the holidays. In the recipes I make, let me find me a knife around here, and let's chop these. And you don't have to chop them real finely, but I do like to give them a little bit of a chop. I need my double blade trick. That just reminds me now when they go flying all over the kitchen that I need to get 2 blades out, because that just helps so much. Isn't that the craziest thing? Not one of them's flying around anymore. Isn't that going to be pretty in there? I think so too. But yeah, every time you go to Lois's house, I don't care when it is, she's in her kitchen cooking. And she literally was sitting there when I went that day. It was this winter with my Aunt Jenny. She was sitting in a chair right in front of her oven watching that biscotti. And she would check different pieces every once in a while, because you know one piece on the outside of the pan is going to be ready for on the inside. And she was steadily babysitting her biscotti. Yes, she was. And I just envisioned myself doing that same thing one day. And it just made me smile. And like I said, her house smelled like heaven when you walked in there. Just butterscotch city. It smells so good. All right, y'all. I could have already done this before I hopped on here with y'all, but I totally forgot I wanted to chop these little things. Yes, I did. So y'all just please forgive. And hang in there with me. All right, y'all. That'd be a big chop. Okay, I'm just going to stir these in here. It's actually got a stir on there. We don't want to just mess them up too much, do we? Yum! That looks delicious, just like it is, doesn't it? Do y'all remember that butter we opened in the beginning? Well, I'll use it to kind of glue my parchment paper in place. This is a baking sheet that's huge, but if you don't have one that 2 different 14-inch logs of this dough will fit on, then use you 2 cookie sheets, okay? This one's really large, as y'all can see. And one of y'all asked me where I got this, and I want to say I ordered these from Amazon. We'll have to talk about that. I'll have to find my order, right? Okay, now y'all see that just glued in place, and that was just that butter throwaway wrapping. Isn't that beautiful already? I think so as well. Yes, I do. And you can just see all the surprises in there, can't you? All right, get that totally out of the way. And I'm going to divide this in half. Let's see, get my spatula back. Just like that, and it doesn't have to be totally equally in half, okay? You're just making 2 long loaves, I guess I should say, like this. Alright, y'all, they're about 14 inches long, about 4 inches wide. My oven's 375 degrees Fahrenheit, and they're going to go in there about 40 minutes, so I'll see y'all in a sec. Do y'all see this? Fresh out of the oven, and I wish you could smell it. We're going to let them cool about 20 minutes, and y'all don't go anywhere. We got to slice them up. All right, y'all, they have been cooling for about 20 minutes. They're still warm. Bottom's nice and toasty. Ooh, that was a pistachio. He fell off, so he was a bonus. Ooh, and he's toasty. Good. Okay, you can cut these 2 different ways. You can just slice them just like that. Or you can cut them on the bias and it'll make them elongated. But I'm just going to slice them. We're not going to get all fancy. We're just going to slice like this, okay? And you do need a bread knife, okay? Let me come show you up close. It's got little serrated blades on it. Do y'all see that? So you can kind of saw into bread is what you're doing. Well, I say that. Let's go on and cut them on the bias just a little bit. We need them to be about 1 inch thick. Just like this. And take your time because they want to crumble if you don't. I want to come show you how beautiful. I know I'm wasting time, right? Just wasting time, but I just want to show y'all how beautiful they are. Oh, that one's gorgeous with some pistachios showing. Just going to keep doing this, and I don't know if you can see, but I'm laying them flat like that on our cookie sheet, and I've turned down my oven to 325 this time, and we're going to slowly dehydrate them. And I see that, you see him, he cracked. I want to show you a remedy, how you can keep that from happening. And it's so smart, Elliot. All right. Okay, since that happened, I've got some water in here and a little brush, pastry painting brush, okay? I know, isn't that crazy? And we're simply going to paint the side of our big biscotti biscuit just so they won't crack like that. Now, isn't that smart, Ellie? I did not make that up, but I sure did learn it. All right, let's see if that helps.
Oh, yeah, that helped it.
It did help. It helps a bunch. It kind of moistens your sides a little bit.
It takes a minute for it to start moistening it.
Yeah. It does help a whole lot. What a nifty little trick is that. Y'all see how I'm cutting it at an angle, and it's just making them elongated and real pretty shape. Yeah. Yeah. Come here, John Murray. Now you gotta imagine.
Okay.
You gotta imagine that I have iced these with some cream cheese icing that I'm going to do later.
Mm.
And you dunked it in your coffee.
I can imagine.
You can imagine that?
I can imagine.
Oh, is it going to be good?
Mmm. Is it gonna be good? Mmm.
We're eating up the profits,
That's
you know?
delicious.
Is it delicious?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I cannot wait to share these with Aunt Jeannie and Aunt Lois.
Mmm. I need to be picking all these little.
Yeah, all the little crumbs, you're
Yeah.
welcome to them.
See him?
See him?
Oh.
Him?
Mmm.
There's another end piece right there and there.
They're little sunshine looking dudes. They're bright.
They're a beautiful pumpkin flavor. I love them. All right, baby. Here you go.
Whoop.
There you go.
Them little raisin things. What are they?
Cranberries.
Cranberries. They're good.
Here you go.
Ooh.
Those are all
Read
yours.
my mind.
Here you go. All right.
Here you go, all right.
Second loaf, guys. Oh, he like to broke in half when I picked him up. I wasn't being tender enough, was I? Let's go on and just paint these little guys down. That seems so unorthodox, don't it? I know. Goes against anything we were taught in baking, but it helps. All right, now we'll slice that very tip end off for John Murray, another little snack-a-lack. And I'm gonna finish this one and I'll let y'all know how many biscottis we have. In there. Get your last biscotti. There we have it. All right, my oven's down to 325 degrees Fahrenheit now. You can leave it up on 375 and bake them about 15 or 20 minutes, but that gets a little scary because you don't want to overdo it, so I turn it down, and it may take a little longer, but this is what Aunt Lois does. She literally sits in front of her oven. You'll watch them maybe 10 minutes, then you'll flip them over, and as she sees some of them getting lightly toasted, she'll go on and pull them out. So it's a whole process for her. I'm going to put them in there, and I'm going to flip them about 10 minutes, and I'll see y'all then. Can y'all tell these are toastier? Yes, those look good. I wish y'all could smell what I'm smelling. Yes, I do. All right, now all I do is transfer them onto this wire rack. Show y'all this wire rack, okay? And I put it on a pan because we're also going to drizzle some cream cheese icing over it. But we have to totally let these cool down. So what I'm really gonna do, I'm gonna let them cool down overnight. I have been baking all day for the holidays, and I'm tired and my feet hurt. So I'm gonna go get in the bed, and I'll see y'all in the morning, and we'll ice these. Do y'all see how cute these turned out? Let me show y'all up close. I put them in little baggies. Y'all, I get these little baggies at dollar stores at Walmart, okay? And they're like a dime a dozen. Seriously, it's tons of them. And they come with the little twist ties, and you can so easily make something so pretty But look how beautiful that is. And someone can sit that beside their coffee pot and dunk in their coffee in the mornings. You can send these home as a little gift, or y'all know I'm going to share them with my Aunt Jeannie and my Aunt Lois. But anyway, my sister Renee, she lives in central Louisiana in the Alexandria area. I let her know that my Aunt Jeannie was coming and Lois, and they were going to visit our daddy. Well, her Aunt Jeannie too. I don't know why I always say that. But anyway, I was like, Aunt Jeannie's coming in and she's bringing Lois and they want to go see Daddy's new place. And so she texted this morning and said, hey, how about after we have Thanksgiving lunch at their home, she heads up this way and spends the night with me. And I'm so tickled because I love sister time. Yes, I do. So anyway, I'm going to save a bag for her too. And we're all just going to visit. And I hope that all of y'all, I know we all have crazy lives and we always can't get together with everybody we love, but I hope something special is going on for you right now, even if it's with just one other person, right? And always remember, be like Scarlett. If you are alone, say, I'm never alone because God is always with me. I love y'all, and I will see y'all very soon.
I'll see y'all in a while.
Okay. It's with all these booms and things, I feel like I'm in the TV studio.
Well, I packed out a lot of that up, guys.
Larry would be so proud of you.
We talked all the time.
Oh my
I miss
gosh.
talking to him about filming and stuff because he really did help me. He really did.
And this is like what do you call it? Like
That's a light, yeah.
A backlight.
Yeah, and it's usually standing here shining down.
Yeah.
It's usually pushing up in here. Yeah, come here. Come here.
No, if I'm in this, you're in this.
Y'all, this is my Aunt Jeannie that I was talking about when we were making this biscotti. And let's get Aunt Lois over here. I told y'all how she's Aunt Lois, but she's Aunt Lois.
She's not
No, she's not. And she's the one that I told y'all her kitchen smells like heaven. Hey, come here. Oh, that's a cute picture. I'm going to freeze frame that. And that'll be my thumbnail, yes. But yes, this is what I made. And you inspired me to do it. So I made pumpkin spice.
Oh, it smells
And
good.
pistachios and cranberries.
I walk in Bikini Honda once a week with a big bag. And everyone's like,
Telling me that.
I made them and Poppy Seed a week or something. Bo Lewis was the guys that.
Because of Poppy Seed. Here's my sisters. They're hiding behind the camera. They are. I got you. Okay, y'all. I really have sisters. They do exist.
I've been on a video with you.
And you know
These
what?
are my girls right here.
We are her girls.